Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, you're probably wondering why I'm taking apart an Ender 3. Well, that's for a super secret project that I have literally zero time for. So, so as a result, I'm taking it apart now on this live stream. But we are here to talk honey badgers because we've had quite a few. So we have had well over 120 entries on the giveaway, and we've had just over 30 badges. So we've curated those a little bit so we can get some of these together. Hello Ryan, hello Carl, hello everybody. 1 second. So just so anybody who's watching on Facebook knows, you just come up as Facebook user for us. So if you are the winner, and you're on Facebook, I don't know who you are yet. So sorry. Right. Okay. So as I said a minute ago, the point of this is to go through all the honey badgers that we've had submitted, and to have a chat about which ones we think are the best. Now, some of these entries were awesome, and I mean that they were awesome. They were absolutely brilliant. I loved all of those. I loved seeing all of them. Bunch of you guys put them up on social media as well. We had a couple of people reach out on Instagram.
And a few people did a few different things with it as well.
Yeah, some people went big, some people went small. Like I really, again,
some people went very small.
Absolutely smashed it. So well done to everybody who took part. We have seen some huge growth this year. So we were at, on New Year's Eve, I think we just hit 700 subscribers. We'd managed to monetize the channel. I think in like, if you're on Facebook, you have to click yes, that's very true. You do have to click the link to allow us to see who you are. So we were at about 700 at the beginning of the year. We'd managed to monetize the channel just before that. But it was a huge deal for us, because that suddenly meant that people were actually watching rather than just people that we knew who were sort of like picking up a few bits and pieces. So, hi Dora. So to get to now 3,791 subscribers, which is where we're at today, is
mad.
I mean, that's insane to me. The fact that there's 12 people watching this blows my mind, because I can't even get 12 people to come around my house for like a Halloween party most of the time.
Well, I don't think you even know 12 people.
I probably do know 12 people. Are we including partners and dogs?
Might scrape it then.
If we include partners and dogs, I know at least 6 dogs.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know their owners, but like I know other people. I know Dora. I know you. Matt. Loads of people. Anyway, so this was really just to say a genuine and huge thank you to everybody who supported the channel up until now. We've tried to do giveaways before. They've been all right. They've been little bits. They've been filaments, or they've been some giveaway vouchers or whatever. It's never really been big giveaways in the past, just because of the size of the channel. Dora, however, over at Fokoos, not Fokoos, as I've been corrected on several separate occasions. So over at Fokoos, has very kindly offered to, you can only count them if they're able to watch the channel themselves. Dogs watch YouTube all the time. I've seen them.
My dog's watching now.
Exactly. That's at least 3 of the people who are watching right now, 100% guarantee they're all dogs. At least 3 minimum. So Kenny, one of Mike's friends, his parrot watches YouTube, watches our channel all day on repeat.
Yeah.
I think it's how we get a lot of our views. Actually, it's just it's just background noise so that parrots don't scream down the house.
I can't even remember what the parrot's name's called. It's got a Spanish name.
Yeah, not ideal. Anyway, right. So, without further ado, let's take a look at some of these badges. Did they all log on by themselves? Can't log on. They can't unlock their iPhones. They ain't got no thumbs. So they were obviously aided.
No, my dog, I just used a retinal scan to unlock it, and she just unlocks it when she wants.
Just use facial recognition.
Yeah.
Hi, Bruno. Hi, Stephen. Right, bear me 1 second whilst I open this. And then, right, can everybody see my screen? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. Right, so first out of the gate, I really loved this one. So it's a teeny tiny badger.
You might want to move your cursor though, because it's right in the middle of the badger.
But he's also on a Fokoos robot.
Focus.
I've got to say, Focus. Son of a bit. That's gonna be a hard habit to kick. That's so the Fokoos bot with a honey badger on him. I love that. That one was really cool. Then we come on to Henry. So Henry went above and beyond with this one. So Henry did a honey badger, as you can see here, that is smaller than a grain of rice. That large moon-like thing up in the top right-hand corner is like a 10-cent. Is like a 10-cent coin. That was mad. We have this guy. This guy I really like as well because he's also a nightlight. And then once you turn your nightlight off, oh yeah, he also glows in the dark.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, this one.
Loved that one. That was one of the first entries. Got another one there of a little tour. So I think these were printed in different print orientations because one of them has got like extra belts around his stomach, and the other one's got like a Teletubby TV in it. Nice little orange one again. So this one looks like it was printed on its back because you can see the parts on his you can see sort of the layer lines on his belly. This is just to give you so for a start, let's just take a second and love the photography that's gone on here, where he's put a light to cascade down the side of this. Like, you've got to love that. That's a level of dedication. He's framed the shot and everything. This is a crack badger. There's no two ways about that. This is.
I think this is the Halloween one. I think this is the one that was done for Halloween, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah. So this one's coming for you. Like this one, this one's not one you should leave unattended.
This one's immediately going to savage your coin.
Yeah. So it's interesting here because you can see the spool. So the spool really is the part that gives most people the biggest amount of issues in a print.
The reason we got this as well is it's a print test.
Yeah.
You're using supports. It's got hard parts to print on this.
Yeah. So with this guy, Andrew actually went one step further. He detached the head and he put a spring in it. And it's actually a bobblehead badger. So that's amazing. You can see how the head's actually separate from the rest of the body on this one. So that's really cool. And obviously he painted it. A nice primed badger here. This is just super clean. Like that is a clean paint job. There's no layer lines in that. That is a nice looking badger. You can see that he's done really well with the spool as well.
Really well on the spool now.
Really well. All the furs come out nicely. Sorry, it was a bug. So
that's come out really clean for silk.
Yeah, silk. You gotta love silk. Like the quality that comes out of that. It looks really cool, and then it just prints really well. The only issue I've ever had with silk is that I've found it can be a little bit tricky to get it to take a primer.
Yeah, it does. It seems to bleed.
That being said, it's got nothing to do with this. It does, however, look suspiciously like he's had his eyes gouged out, or has he painted them? I hope he's painted them because that badger looks soulless. Like that's harrowing. Oh no, now I can't. There we go. So yeah. So nice looking badger there. This one genuinely impressed me. Right? This one, so apart from the fact, so obviously he printed this on his Focus. Love that straight out the bag. But he's also printed it not only upside down, but at a 45-degree angle. And he's just got these little supports down at the head.
That are holding everything.
That's just being held up by children's wishes, isn't it? And then it comes off, and look at that quality. So loving
that
the
looks
marble.
like it's been done in marble and all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a marble filament. I've never seen anyone print them on its head before, and the spool even came out with this as well. So like, done a really good job on that. A really good job on that. This guy's done in white. It looks like, but like almost like a white silk,
like pearl.
Or pearl or something. Oh, it's glow in the dark.
Oh, it's glow in the dark.
Answers that question. It's like, why it looks so shiny. Nice. Someone's printed it, and then they've gone with the honey badger colours. So they've tried to make it match our. They've tried to make it match our signpost.
Like this one.
So that's really cool. So I'm pretty sure that's like Filamentum's Galaxy.
Something like that it's called, isn't it?
Or something like that. Really, really nice.
Vertigo Galaxy, isn't it?
Yeah, really like nice purple, like sparkly filament. The only issue I have with sparkly filaments is that if you have a brass nozzle, they bore them out. So like you can get through about a roll of sparkly filament, and then after that, you're done at that point, because it's just But really nice quality. So I mean, look at that spool as well. Like the spools come out. That is a perfect print. Again, on his Fokoos Odin. This is why we partnered with Fokoos, right? It's because we don't just want to give away someone who will give away a printer, because we're approached by a lot of different companies to give them away. We want to give away printers that people actually want and that people are actually going to enjoy. And good. You can see from stuff like this, it's a brilliant printer. So, love the print. Paint job's pretty solid as well. He's even got the little fleck of white to make it look like his eyes shiny. But let's not move away from the fact that this guy has put actual filament in the spool, and that spool turns. Dora's just going to sleep. I can imagine it must be, I think it's about 2 a.m. for you, Dora. So well done for staying up this long. So he actually detached the spool from this one, and he put a pin in the back of it. You put the spool on, and the spool actually turns. So that's insanely cool. This is another tiny badger.
The details on that are brilliant and all.
Like, that is bang on, isn't it? Look at that. Same, like a little bit larger than a 50-cent euro. Really, really nice quality. Is it a 50?
Oh, yeah, 50.
Yeah. Going for the orange silk. Again, pictured on his Odin. Very nice. Loving that. Nice quality. Good print. Back of the spools come off. But like I said, that's easily the hardest part of this to print, right?
And again, this was designed as a print test.
Yeah, absolutely. So next we've got, so that's quite an impressive size for FDM. So if that's an Airy One, I don't know if that's an Airy One Thinker or if that's one of their smaller ones. I think it's a Thinker. That's a 300 by 300 bed. So that is small. Now again, his spool holder hasn't come out, but at that size, I don't even think the spool holder would have come out in the slicer, let alone whether or not it had come out in the print.
This is a honey badger in the wild.
It's a Thinker SE. There you go. This is a honey badger in its natural habitat, ready to savage anybody who comes along. I thought for a second it had really bad stringing, and then I realised that was the rope that was going up the front of it.
I've had stringing before, but I've not had it that bad.
Yeah, I've not had actual string come out. So this looks like another sparkly filament. So again, this person's gone for printing it on its back, which is interesting because I've never tried printing one of them on its back.
No, neither of us have. We've always printed it standing up, and that's come out really well.
And you can see that that's its interface layer. But to be fair, it's printed everything. It's done the spool. It's done the filament. It's done all the fur. Mine was actually vapor polished PLA. Oh, okay. Nice. So that must have been, was that like Polyshear, was it, Ryan? Is it Polyshear it's called? So as I say, it's interesting that you went on its back. It's Pet G.
Oh, it's Pet G.
It's Pet G, that one. So that went on its back, and you can see the sort of the layer lines as it builds to his belly. But an interesting way to have printed that for sure. It's having a laid back orientation. Right, we're straight into printing puns. Great. Okay. Again, very clean. Clearly printed it on his back. But I mean, that's not bad at all. Well. Really nice. Came out well. Gold badger, as it should always be. Again, very nice, very clean. Printed on its back again. It's interesting that so many people went for printing on its back.
Neither of us have ever thought of printing it on its back, have we?
Well, no, but then I never flipped it on its head and printed it like
no, but neither of us have ever orientated that in a different way. We've always printed it standing up.
Yeah, true. The gold one is from a Kaiwu Tycoon. Okay. Yeah. There's a few artifacts on the face, but nothing savage. Like, it's still come out really nice. Nice white one. Are we at the end? I think we might be at the end. Hold on. I didn't have time. So Max. Yes, so that's at the end. And then I think we've got. Oh, right. That was one that was just on a like a turntable thing. So. Okay, so first things first, a little bit of an announcement. Hi, Ben. A little bit of an announcement is that we've had a conversation with Fokoos, and they've agreed to actually give us 2 printers to give away. So there's not just one machine up for grabs. There's now 2. We wanted to do that because it means Mike gets to pick one, and I get to pick one. So yours.
And we still had a long conversation about it as well.
We still had a really long conversation about it, like longer than was necessary, probably. But like, again, the thing that if you didn't see mine, so Ryan, bear me 1 second, Ryan. Just let me see if I can find yours.
Is that the one that came over just now?
Oh, right. Sorry, Ryan. Yep, I've got yours. Yours didn't. 1 second. I'm glad you said that, Ryan. So let me just save that. This is Ryan's one. So Ryan's gone for some pretty bang on colours. He's gone for a really nice paint job, to be honest with you.
Actually, I like the silver on the
yeah,
on the heat book, yeah.
I really liked this one. I really liked it. Apologies for not showing it, Ryan. That was my my oversight. But I really like that one. So yeah. So as I said before, the whole point of this is that we want to say thank you to everyone who supported us, right? So in an ideal world, we would have got 40. We would have got like 40 Odin 5-serve given away, and we'd have given everybody one. As a secondary consolation prize, anybody who has Carl said his didn't make it. Oh, Carl, you're playing with me now, aren't you? Because I'm sure yours came through. 1 second. Did you email it in, Carl? Did you send it to me on? You sent it to me on Facebook, didn't you? That's why. Suspicious. 1 second. Whilst I load up Facebook. So here we go. Let's see where.
He sent it to your email.
He sent it to my email. I don't think that's true, Carl. Oh, yes. I remember now. Right. 1 moment, callers. One moment. So let me now find them. Where? There's Carl's. Right, let me share that again. And now you've forgot yourself. Right, there we go. Okay, so this is a honey badger, the same size as a little Mike. Both on pedestals where they belong. And then we even have the little honey badger there as well. So again,
I like that,
really
Carl.
nice print.
Well done.
Marble filament. I'm pretty sure that's a marble filament, Carl. And correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, Mike did. I mean, as many of you will remember, he did a mini Mike, and mini Mike. James, if it's from Carl, then check your spam. I swear, Carl, if you sent it to the email address, I mean, I ain't got it. Wouldn't actually be in junk, would it? Like, that wouldn't actually happen. I mean, it would be hilarious if it has happened, but I don't think that has. I'm just looking through, and I can't see anywhere in here that you sent it to us, Carl. Giving it all that.
It's not on our emails.
No, I don't think it is. Okay. All right. Anyway, right. So first things first. Everybody who entered, everybody who sent us one of their badges and took their time, we are going to be sending you guys a couple of stickers. They are holographic, and as anybody who's played, and as anybody who's played Pokemon in the last decade will know, shiny means better. So limited edition as well, because the company that made these, I'm pretty sure they went out of business directly afterwards. So we can't get any more. So once they're gone, they're gone. So everybody who entered, 100%, everyone is going to get one of those. But we now have to pick our winners. So ultra rares, exactly, Andrew. So
you can go
Mike,
first. You can go
who's
first.
your winner? No, you go first. Who's your winner?
I think it's the Nightlight.
Right. So that is Black Lion. Oh, brilliant. So you're in the US. I'll pull up a picture of it just so that we can all bask in the glory of it. So this was actually one of the first entries we had for this, and it was really cool. Like it was just, it's the fact that, I know that it doesn't look like the most amazing print when you look at it, but the fact that it's then a nightlight and the fact that it glows in the dark afterwards,
brilliant.
I loved that. Like I was all about that. That really made me smile when I saw it. Well done, hard won. So we will reach out to you after this stream. We've already got your email address. That's not an NSA thing. You emailed us first, and we will get your shipping address together, and Fokoos will send you out a brand new Odin 5, and then me.
Now there's two, isn't there? There's two. So pick what one you like the best.
Oh, I don't know.
I think I might have changed my mind from earlier, from the one I thought to the one you thought.
So, okay, so I really like this one. I really like it. Focus robot in the picture, mini badger. Like, I really like it. But then there's Ryan. And
there's also a third one as well.
Going on. It's an awesome print job. Like it's genuinely printed really well.
And there's a third one you like as well.
What, the Spoolie guy?
No, the Grain of Rice.
Oh, Grain of Rice. Yeah, Henry's. I do really like Henry's. Henry's is a technical exercise. It's just impressive. Like I really like no filament roll on the light. So what? Right. Flip a coin. So Carl, I'm not going to lie. I really like Henry's ones. Oh, that's the same both sides. That's useless. No, I'm going to be an adult and I'm going to make a choice. So Henry has some skills. I'm also acutely aware of how many printers Henry has. So I'm not going to give it to Henry. I genuinely think his stuff is awesome. The way that he printed that was really, really nice. I'm pretty sure he did it on the Hallett Sky.
And I'm pretty sure half of that, why it looked so good, was the photography as well.
Yeah, the photography was next level. Like, you couldn't argue with that. So
you're down to 2 now.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's it. Over. I'm giving it to Ryan.
Well done.
It's going to him. I really like it. I think that. So let me just put that back up on the screen. Where are we? Oh, I haven't got it open. He did 2 a.m. peer pressure me. That's very true. Yeah, he did call me out at 2 a.m. in the morning. I wasn't happy with that.
You'd not have to be calling lad in order to wake me at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, Ryan. I'm giving it to Ryan. I love that. The paint job's cool. The paint job's clean. The print's clean. Like, I can't fault that. That's better than the one that I did. I mean, I didn't paint mine, so that's probably why mine looks the way it does. But yeah, Ryan. So Ryan, this was the other thing as well. Like, so when you said
you swayed him, you swayed him.
He swayed me with the story, to be fair. So Ryan did say that when he was on Facebook, he did say, like, he said, look, if I win, I'm actually going to give it to my son so that we can sort of enjoy this hobby together. And I think that's so important. Like, it's so important that you can bring younger people into what is a very technical hobby that will stand them instead if they decided they wanted to go into a STEM role, sort of science, technology, whatever the E stands for, and maths. Is it engineering? I knew what it stood for. It's a really good thing for kids to get into, and it's something for parents and kids to do together, and I really like that. So Mike Repeat says, Ryan, you can gift the gift, pay for your child's gifts. So no. Don't forget me to Owen James. Don't forget to get me your address so I can get you that ASA and Ninja Flex. Yes, Andrew, we will make sure we reply and we'll get you the ASA and the Ninja Flex. We've got a couple of projects. We've got a couple of projects in the works that are going to really benefit from the ASA. So right. So thank you very much for joining us, guys and dolls. Thank you so much for the support you've given to the channel up until now. It does make the world a difference. As much as it seems like we're up here for ourselves, we're not. Both me and Mike, the only reason we do this is to interact with you guys. It's so that we can try and give something back to the community that gave us a load of support when we were first starting out. And I really want to say I appreciate for the amount of effort, the amount of sharing that people do.
And we were genuinely amazed how many badges we received as well.
Yeah, I have to admit, I thought this was going to be a dud. I thought we were going to get,
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get 5, maybe, and I thought at least 3 of them were going to be from Carl. Like, no. So I was really impressed with the amount that we got. But yeah, I mean, there are a couple of call outs that I want to do because we've gotten to this stage because of the people that do support us, right? So I want to thank Carl. I want to thank Daniel from Makers Hub. I want to thank Matt German as well because he's always on our streams.
He's
It
always
really
popping
feels
up
like
the
he's
numbers.
spending some time with his wife or wife to be, but he doesn't. So that's, you know, really a relationship thing that they should deal with down the line and not talk about, I suppose. But you know, but the support that you guys have given us in sharing on your pages, in sharing with your friends, in sharing your knowledge and your expertise with us as well, it's made a huge difference. So you know, the channel is growing all the time, and you know, if there's stuff that you want to see from us that you're not seeing, put it in the comments. Show us what you want to see. Show us if you want to see more painting tutorials. Show if you want to see more, you know, if you want to try and see more giveaways. It's taken us a year to be able to do this one, so I probably wouldn't hold your breath too long. But
or if you find a ridiculously hard model that you want to see us print, James will do it.
Yeah. I want to thank you to Ron as well, who spends 99% of his day mowing his lawn, and then the other 1% talking to us on Facebook.
Yeah.
As I say, you guys have made all the difference to us. You really have.
Ron's the only person who's had to have new tyres put on his mower.
Yeah. He's the only person I know who's worn out 3 pairs of shoes while he's been mowing his lawn. That's baffled me, to be honest. I didn't know that. I didn't even know you could do that. He's worn out 3 pairs of Nikes, just walking around his garden mowing his lawn. Madness. But yeah, as I say, you guys have made all the difference to us. You really have. Both me and Mike, you know, I think it's fair to say, Mike, both had a shitty time over lockdown. You know, that it was a difficult time, and being able to do stuff like this with you guys.
And it sounds bad, but it was lockdown that actually started making us do this more seriously.
It was, yeah, and it was your reaction, and it was the way that the community engaged with us, and it was the way that we met new friends and things like that, and it was a way that we sort of stayed sane while we were working. So you know, it's we use 3D printing shows to have our disagreements in the live chat. Oh, brilliant, Louise. That sounds healthy. That doesn't sound like a Dr. Phil episode waiting to happen. Well done. Print the top half of, good Lord, of Sierpinski's octahedron, 200 by 200 by 180 or bigger. See my channel. I'll tell you what, we will do that once I've got my Voron back on. So my Voron at the moment, I am just waiting. I've just got to connect a few last bits and pieces, and honestly, we'll have a crack at that. We'll have a crack at the Sierpinski's octahedron, which
we don't know what it is.
Doesn't really sound like a word, but we'll give it a go. As long as it's not, you know, going to get the channel demonetized, then we'll go for it. Oh, it's that thing. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's that funny dude. I did that on my dusty Ender 3 V2. Well, I'm doing it on a Voron, and I'm going to do it at 250 millimeters a second. I'm not doing that. Don't hold me to that. That was just bravado. I've had half a beer. Sorry, I'm not doing that. But I'll do some. I'll do it on the Voron. No, I won't be doing it that quickly, but I'll be doing it on the Voron. So thanks very much, guys. Wish I didn't get rid of my Ender 3. I wish I could finish my 1/8 Robocane from. I don't know what a Robocane is. That sounds like a thing you put on a bad knee. Oh, I've got a bit of arthritis. Put a bit of Robocaine on it. That'll sort you right out.
Or something for like bronchitis.
Yeah. Or
it's a bottle of Robocaine.
A bit of Robocaine. Oh, I had some nasty Robocaine earlier. It's giving me terrible heartburn. You can easily do that speed on the Voron. Oh, okay. Vars mode. Really? Okay. All right. Well, we'll check out the chat. We'll check it out. We'll download it and we'll see what we can do. If I go on the Voron, I reckon I can get it to 300 at least.
I might put it on tomorrow.
Or it won't be. Who knows? Right.
I'll put it on the X2 tomorrow.
Thanks very much for joining us, guys and dolls. Again, thank you for the support of the channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already, although I'm pretty sure that everybody here is. But thank you very, very much for the support. Thank you very much for your time. We'll see you soon.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Cheers, guys. Bye.